Welcome to this word of hope for Wednesday, November 8th, Wednesday of the 31st week of Ordinary Time. Welcome again to Denver. We're continuing on with sort of yesterday's themes about persevering through what might feel like dark times. And what are those factors in us that inform what our faith is, the strength of our hope? We have Jesus even today, just without any sugar-coated words. If you do not take up your cross and follow me, you cannot be my disciple. How many of us have felt like, why do I have to take this cross? Why has this cross come to me? And the weight of it is so heavy. There's this great scene, again, I turn to Tolkien, who had an unimaginable cross. The world did as they faced the realities of World War I and World War II, a really dark time, and where Tolkien tried to speak some hope. And he echoes that feeling that all of us have at these times. He has Frodo say to Gandalf, "I wish it need not have happened in my time," said Frodo. "So do I," said Gandalf. "And so do all who live to see such times." But that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. What we do with the time that is given us. Paul, writing to the Romans and to the rest of his disciples, to guard their goodness with everything, even if the others don't respect that, or doesn't seem to be at all able to have any effect for the good of the world. We might even find ourselves again asking the question, why should I? Paul says, follow the commandments. Very bluntly, don't do evil. Love does no harm. There could be a lack of an understanding the effect or belief what the effect that we could have on the world. But Paul is saying, and Jesus is saying these same things. Do the good anyway. Tolkien understands this. Just a few pages after, there's this great back and forth between Frodo, where Frodo is decrying that Bilbo had pity and mercy against Gollum. Gollum had done so many atrocities, so many horrible things that deserves death. And Gandalf responds to him saying, deserves it? I dare say he does. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them? Then do not be too eager to deal out death in judgment, for even the very wise cannot see all ends. I have not much hope that Gollum can be cured before he dies, but there is a chance of it, and he is bound up with the fate of the ring. My heart tells me that he has some part to play yet, for good or ill, before the end. And when that comes, the pity of Bilbo may rule the fate of many, yours not least. In the long story arc, it's Bilbo's pity, his mercy, that small act of good that saves all of Middle-earth. Let us hold to the goodness and trust that it's worth fighting for. God bless.